All right, what is up? Welcome to Spoiler Kings. My name is St. Kramer with Brandman Brandon, Brian the Grizzly. What is up, guys? How was your weekend?
Busy.
Busy, chaotic.
Yeah.
Adulting is hard sometimes.
You see, adulting is one thing, but you know what? As my kids are getting older, the more I realize that I gotta find a way to balance out life. Like, so there's things that as a father you have to be at, so recitals. So I had a recital Sunday that both my wife and my daughter were in like 4 scenes. Dancing. So they're all dancing, because my wife went to college. She went to Columbia as a dancer, and then my daughter's been doing this since she was 5.
Mm-hmm.
So, so for 5 years, my daughter's been doing it. My wife's doing it for her entire life. So of course I had to go to these recitals, and I just find something that I find amazing, because you know what? I can, dance like to the music I like to dance, but classical music and classical dance is so different, and it's beautiful. And as a person who loves music and all this stuff, I get so excited about it. So it was definitely one of the coolest things ever. But make time for that, man. No matter what I'm doing, that has to be like priority. Because if you say you care about your kids more than you care about yourself, then you have actions have to be speak louder than words.
Because that's probably what, a couple hours, at least a few hours.
So
it's like
it didn't start till 3, but we had to be there at 1, and then I had to go get flowers, right? And then if I wanted to have front row seats, I had to be there an hour early. So I grabbed flowers, grabbed some candy, because my youngest ain't gonna be sitting there watching ballet. So I got candy for them, and then the whole family showed up. Got all that ready. Then the performance is about 2.5 hours, and then you got to go to dinner afterwards and tell them how great they did and take pictures and video and all that stuff. So it's a full-time job, man.
So it seems like it was like 1 o'clock till to bedtime. It was just all day.
Because they were doing something special, I also made breakfast, did all these other little things because I want them to feel special. I want them to understand how this is a special thing, and they should be proud of themselves. And how big you make it is how big they feel it. So I like to make it as big as possible to make sure they feel it, because it's something that they were going to remember forever.
Yeah, for sure. But
cool.
Like everything else kind of goes to the wayside. I get what you mean.
Yeah, that's great.
And I don't know if you guys know, I'm a little bit addicted to streaming, so I like streaming. So I like being here. Sunday I do football, right? I got them started and left.
Very cool. Yeah, this is pretty therapeutic for me, especially after today.
Yeah. It's definitely a highlight of my week.
Yeah. I feel impotent and out of control, which I really hate.
Oh man. But yeah. It's also the start of summer now. Well, summer, even though it was a little chilly over the weekend.
Yeah.
It was chilly over the weekend, but today was beautiful. My kids actually went to the water park.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, today, tomorrow it's supposed to be pretty warm too, and then I think like midweek we're supposed to get hit with some rain, and then the weather's supposed to shoot
back to the 60s.
Yeah, and then like I think they said Saturday or Sunday the weather's going to shoot back up. One of the two. If I look at it,
Saturday's going to be back to 85, and then Sunday to 90.
Yeah,
like, what?
Like 30-degree swing in like a day or two. It's wild.
I have a water park like for my subdivision. We have a water park 3-4 blocks away that you can go, if as long as you pay your HOA fees, you can go there for free.
Really?
Yeah, so my kids want to go all the damn time.
That's pretty awesome. Cool. Especially it's like, for them it's free. So
100% free. I mean, for me, it was $400. We all pay $400 and it keeps up the whole thing. It's $400, not a month. Period.
Oh, nice. Damn.
That's nothing. That's a drop in the bucket.
The heck yeah. That's what you do, especially on a nice hot day. Let's see who's in chat real quick before we get into our topics. We got Fernando saying what's up.
What's up, Fernando?
Fernando's here at 9. Like, dang. Wait, Maria, what's up? Happy Monday, movie lovers. Oh yeah,
that's awesome, Maria. So glad you're here.
Hey,
Maria made it 5 minutes before I even came in.
Well, man, yeah, but yeah, movie lovers for sure. Because I didn't get a chance to watch Karate Kid, but we're definitely gonna be talking about that soon. I'm gonna see it.
It was pretty.
And then Ballerina comes out this weekend, which I'm pretty hyped for. It's gonna be a fun time.
I think. Wednesday? Yeah. Isn't it weird? Like it comes out Wednesday, not for Thursday.
That's so weird to me too.
It seems like they keep pushing these early releases earlier and earlier. You know, next thing you know, early release is gonna be like Monday night.
Exactly.
Yeah, I actually might be able to do Wednesday. But I want to make time to see. I want to make time to see Bring Her Back.
Oh, that too. Mm. I want to see that, but
nobody. I'll bring them
myself.
Yeah, I'll bring them back.
Yeah, because I got my tickets for Ballerina on Friday. Then I'm going to see How to Train Your Dragon on Wednesday, the 11th. So that's pretty good. And then Jurassic Park on the 2nd. But yeah, I'm going to the early screening for How to Train Your Dragon.
Second.
I'm so curious about How to Train Your Dragon. Everything I see for it points to it being like a shot-for-shot remake, but at the same time, I love How to Train Your Dragon.
I have no problems with that. It'd be less
right. Yeah, I think like the only thing, because I read a lot of the I read a lot of the How to Train Your Dragon content during, that was yet another thing that got me through COVID lockdown. Even if they were to do like a closer adaptation of the books, that would have been cool too. But
no, people are pissed off.
Kids. I'm sorry.
I think for kids, I think people will be pissed off, and then I think that's why it's smarter for this franchise specifically to be closer.
Perhaps
to that, having shots or do like Last of Us does. Those it's not the shot for shot same as the video game, but you having specific shots that are based directly coming from the movie. You need directly from that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think if they did do a closer like adaptation of the book, I think the thing that would be cool about that it would probably because everyone knows the How to Train Your. I think everyone's mind goes to the animated movies rather than the books. So if they did do a closer book adaptation, I think at least it would introduce like younger audiences to the books, but which would be cool too. But I like where I'm fine with what they seem to be doing with it. I like the casting of Hiccup. I like obviously Gerard Butler back as Stoic is awesome, which means since they're doing the sequel, they better bring back Cate Blanchett to play Valka. They better do that.
If the first one does well and they're gonna do it, which I think it's gonna do well, and I think it's gonna get a sequel. But
yeah, they made the sequel official, right? It has a release date.
Oh, did they?
Thing. Yep, I thought I heard that it was already.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, they made it official. Like a month and a half ago?
It was in April. Wasn't it in April?
Yeah,
it was in April. Yeah,
month and a half.
Yeah, they made the sequel official. It's going to be the same director, obviously. I know Mason Thames, however you say his name, is obviously confirmed to be back. Yeah. But yeah, it's like June something 2027.
So they made it official at CinemaCon, Collector said.
They made it. That's when they made it official. Yeah. But June 11th, 2027, it'll be out.
Wow. So like a year later. Oh, 2027. So 2 years later.
2027. Yeah.
Okay. It's not too bad. Oh,
No.
man.
Well,
I was,
your way.
sorry, I was buying my ticket real quick.
He's like, speaking of,
like, oh yeah, you remind me. Maybe I should do that.
I'm gonna get my ticket. Try to go that Wednesday. I think that's like the only time I will be able to go because my buddy, one of my buddies in my building is having his retirement party, and we're going to the Cubs game that day. Nice. And that's the day we're having our garage sale out in the south suburbs. So I'm probably gonna like go crash at my parents' house that Thursday night and wake up and help out with the garage sale, and then shoot straight to the city all the way north for the freaking Cubs game.
Jeez, that's a commute.
So yeah, I'm gonna have my work cut out for me.
Yeah, that's Brian's Tuesday.
It is Tuesday.
That's wild. That's wild. Let's see. Who else we got? Collector in the house.
What's up, Collector?
Of course, we got Mama Bear.
Collector, I just finished Silo 42. That first one, because there's like 3 of them. Silo 49. I just finished Silo 42. It's only like 25 chapters. It's a real quick read. I was listening to it on audiobook, and then I read the rest of it like 2 days. Read it. Awesome. Also in between. It's a story that you know about from Donald from the second book, but you really understand the greatness. It's a good story. I really enjoy it.
Is it official like Silo universe, or is it more of a fanfic?
Really, the fact that they're able to use all the same actors and characters, and it's exactly the same story that actually happened in the second book. Like when you talk about Silo 42, for people that didn't read it, I don't want to say anything, but if you know about Silo 42, it's the exact story. And it tells you, going into more detail, you understand why they're the way they are. So it is fire. I gotta say, the fact that I read it that fast, like literally in no problem, no time. So I'm excited to see read Silo 49 now too.
Here, so I look it up real quick. It says Silo 42 is not canon in the Hugh Howey Silo universe. While there are other Silo stories, Silo 42 Deception is not considered part of the official canon. It says Hugh Howey himself authorized Anne Christie to write a Silo series, but not that Zev pays.
And Christie did though. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't change any of his story though, so that's what's interesting too.
Yeah. So I wonder if they just like it's like a fan fic, basically. Yeah.
But you shouldn't be able to publish it.
I mean, if you're telling a different story, even if it's in the same canon, I wonder if that counts as
so Anne Christie does the Silo 49. So that's
Silo 49, which is technically canon. So it's Going Dark, Deep Dark, Dark Till Dawn, and several more.
Yeah. Well, I only got those first 3.
Yeah.
They're like $3. These books are like $3.
Yeah. So I guess he authorized those. So I guess just by him saying yes or no, those are canon. But I'm always good with like extended universe shit. Like if it makes sense and it works. Like,
especially if you haven't changed anything in the story. That's the biggest thing. I don't want you to change anything. So, I interpreted it this way. No, F that. I want you to make sure that you're doing it the right way. And I think that they did a good job for. So, hopefully I'll be reading Silo 49 on tomorrow because it comes in tomorrow.
Nice. Oh man. And yeah, Mom Bear's in the house. Always preach Mom Bear. Also, there's a new thing on YouTube, the community leaderboard thing. So, so you don't see it. We don't see it on StreamYard, but it's on our YouTube. If you're, obviously everyone's watching on YouTube. Yeah. The leaderboard with XP. So you get just if you want to play along, I would. You collect XP by sending messages and super chats or super stickers. So,
oh, really? So
yeah. So all you do is the top 3 get special little badges in the live chat. So like as of right now, Collector Movie Man is number 1, actually tied number 1 with Mama Bear, and then Fernando's number 3. So,
I think it changes every stream, doesn't it?
Yeah, it resets every stream. So each one,
Dude says number 1.
Number 1. Don't even mess around. Oh man, Deuce says, "The Last of Us game by Lightyear."
By a light year.
By a light year. Oh, by I got you. I was like, what? Whenever I hear light year, I think of Buzz because that's
naturally right.
Yeah. I mean, just I have a 2-year-old, 3-year-old, so
he's still calling him 2. Well, I mean, he's technically is 2, but he won't.
He's 3. I mean, when I say I'm like I got a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old, even though technically, but
like 2 months, yeah, they'll be there.
Yeah, but I agree, Deuce. I agree. For sure.
There's parts of the TV show I like, but
the
game is probably better.
Overall, the game is better, but there's some good parts from the show. What we got for you?
Well, first you gotta always start off with this. Always.
Yeah. Love it. Hey, we haven't played one of these in a while. We get one of these.
That's fine.
The Brandman, you need that cosplay for next C2E2, Mr. Melchek.
Yeah, that perfect
100%, man. Grow your hair out a little bit.
Grow it out a little bit, right?
Grow it out a little bit. It's just a pants and a button down, white button down.
I might do that.
The badge is super easy. The
badge would be probably the easiest part.
Yeah.
That's a thought.
I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, we could do the season 2. Give you a whistle and a baton with the white gloves.
Right.
Just.
I'd be totally in for that.
That'd be good. Me and Brian would just like walk around as innies or something.
You know me, I'll figure out something. I'll be a goat person. I'll probably have a goat thing on everything. They'll be like, what the hell are you wearing? You're welcome.
Just dance through C2E2. Yeah. I'm surprised that we didn't see more of that this year, C2E2.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think people have rhythm. They're not gonna be able to they're not gonna be able to do any of that stuff,
That's funny.
They'll be dancing like this. Come on. Let's be real.
They're doing what Mark's doing. Doing the Mark dance.
It's just funny. It's fun.
That's funny. The Mama Bear said, it changes throughout the stream. Yeah, so it starts over each stream, but this stream, you guys are battling throughout the whole stream on who's first and second and third. So if you want to play, it's a cool thing. Because I just saw it like today. I was like, what is that?
Oh, it's been it's been at the last 3 streams.
Has it?
Yeah, like Saturday and Thursday. Yeah.
I didn't see it. All right. Because I'm not suggesting that because I want to see him dance. A turtleneck. Just a baton.
All we gotta do is give him a couple of drinks and a turtleneck and let him go. It's like a wind-up tour. Just let him just go. He got it. He's ready. It won't take nothing to it. There's nothing to it but to do it.
That'd be good. That'd be awesome.
I don't know. Y'all know Brandman is a good time. Whatever he is, he's a good time. So that's just not even a question. Tell you, put a couple of. You remember when we went to the? So I went to with him on St. Patrick's Day, but then when he comes on to the Bears, we're having a giant tailgate.
Tailgate,
which is it the Saints? No, Saints game this year. Yeah, put a couple drinks in him. He's everyone's best friends, man.
Oh yeah, man. within like 5 minutes of you just meeting complete strangers, it was just like everyone loved you.
I try.
Y'all know what? Yeah. I'm like, we just got here 7 minutes ago. What you talking about?
I will be attending the actual game itself with you guys this year. Awesome. So I will get tickets for that. Let me
look. Let me do what I do first, and then we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Let me do what I do first, and then we'll talk about that. Hey, where the channel go? Maybe the channel pays for us to go. Right off.
That's actually not bad. That's not a bad idea. I like that.
A business meeting.
Or was it business outing?
Exactly. Or Ortbo.
Or Ortbo.
No Ortbo.
I like that. Let's see what we said. Are we doing just the first game? It's probably gonna be everything.
Yeah, what we've seen so far.
Yeah. Everything up to this point. Yeah. But I mean, for me, I probably season 2 is more fresh in my head, so I got a feeling I'm gonna probably talk about season 2 more. But
my problem is everyone's saying that the game is better, but it's meant to be better. Because you're watching a TV show, right?
Yeah.
In a game, you're part of the video game. So you're experiencing it in a different way.
It's you.
Yeah. So like when you're seeing it, you're Ellie. You're Joel. It's from that point of view. You're Abby. You're seeing it from that point of view. So it's harder to try to make that happen in a game, in a movie or a TV show. You can't just jump in and see it first person.
Yeah. Yeah. It relies on you rely everything on the actor.
Mm-hmm. And you're in the game, you're making those decisions.
You
know, so when you're killing somebody, you're literally killing them.
Yeah, you have to choose to do it, which a lot of times makes it like really hard. Get that ready.
What's up, Polar Nights? Man, yeah, every stage for the beard. I need to get mine trimmed up, man. My stuff has been, but I'm probably gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait till my birthday before I even touch any of my stuff. Just say whatever.
It's over on Twitch. If anybody wants to go over on Twitch and check us out there, same show. So
fun. You know, but YouTube is a lot of fun because of interactions with a lot of stuff. But Twitch is awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So where is he? So Collector, I actually forgot about that. Collector had given me some digital codes. So we gotta give those away because he gave them to the channel pretty much for us to give away. So we'll do that. We'll probably do it. Probably Thursday. We'll do it Thursday. I think. Yeah. But yeah. Also, yeah, some good codes too. So make sure you guys are ready on Thursday.
You know, I want to let you guys know. So I'm going through my comic book collection a little bit, and the ones that I have more than 2 copies of, I'm going to start giving away as part of this stuff too.
More than 2 copies?
Yes, I have some more. This is why I got the CLZ app. This is exactly why. I was like,
oh yeah.
Why am I going and buying 40 of these? Say the same one. Like, man, I just bought this.
Mama Bear's upset they kicked her out from the 3rd, which I'm looking at as like 1 through 6 all have the same amount of XP, so I don't get it.
Well, why is Deuce 3 right now? Because he just did another super chat. I don't even understand.
Yeah. Where's he at? Deuce with no video games will always be superior media. E33 game of the year, by the way. Yeah. I mean, video games is, I believe, the biggest medium, of storytelling. So it's worth so much money, and people. That's why a lot of companies try to adapt video games, and they kind of suck at it usually, because
it takes years to do, right?
Well, also, like a director wants to, tell their story, so they try to change things, and some certain things don't work well on camera, when you're not the player. So. Yeah, but no, video games are always, storytelling wise, are always gonna be better.
Because you don't have to rely on the actor; it just happens.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we should give Deuce a video first.
Give him one. Give you something new.
Oh, I like you, pussycat. Yes.
They're not new, but not used
like
as much.
You, pussycat.
I love
yes.
that. The superior Megatron. He is the best Megatron, hands down.
What we got from Transformers
Collector.
1? It's awesome.
Which one?
What we got from this
Transformers 1? Yeah. With who's it?
Tyree.
Yeah. And he was great. He was great. He's gonna do some really cool stuff. Like if they continue with it, but we'll see.
The personality was so different. I love that.
Yeah. And then Collector saying, "Dude's trying to beat me."
That's all right. You try to. We can do a wrestling match right here, and then we'll have him saying. I love him so much. Macho Man, Randy Savage.
You're going nowhere.
Oh, man.
I got 3 minutes of play time.
Yeah. Macho Man was the best, man. The shit he would come up with.
Oh, he was great.
Yeah.
Remember when he put out a rap album?
Oh my god.
It's so awesome.
Oh man.
That was bad. That was bad. That was at the end of his career, though.
That was at the very end of his career. Yep.
Yeah. It was a little much. But he'll start like the interviews backwards and turn around like he's like don't know where he's at. Constantly messing with his sunglasses. The cream will always rise to the top. That's one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Like too hot to handle, too cold to hold.
Yeah.
Like,
too hot to handle, too cold.
Yeah. Grandstanding and hot dog.
We are the Ghostbusters and we in control. Come on.
We're in control.
Yeah, be a man, Hogan. that was in the fucking song. Jesus.
But Deuce comes in with another one. He was like, nah, bro. Come on.
Maybe. Here, I got the perfect one for this.
Please try to enjoy each fact equally.
Oh man. Appreciate it, dude.
By the way, if they ever remake The Incredibles in live action, she needs to play what's her face? Who was helping out Syndrome.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I can't think of her name, but she was like the henchman kind of chick. Yeah. That turned on them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She just got signed for something. A new
Avatar: The Last Airbender season 2.
Yes.
Or season 3. Or
season 2. Probably season 2 and season 3, most likely, because she's gonna be the previous the Earthbender Avatar, from like 2 or 3 prior. So perfect casting too. I think that's gonna be really good.
Yeah, because they're shooting season 3 right now, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so. I think they're doing 2 and 3 like back to back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I think we're only getting 4 seasons. I think they said, right?
The 4. That's it.
Yeah. So
3, right?
Was it 3 seasons?
You might be right.
I thought they were taking book 2 and splitting book 2 into 2 seasons, and then book 3, and then that's the end of it. I thought, could be wrong, because book 2 is a lot. There's a lot. It feels like a really long season in a good way, though. But or it might be just 3 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure.
Everything's saying 3 seasons now. I thought so. Saw 4.
Yeah.
Okay. It's been renewed with season 2 and season 3. The latter to conclude the story, if they can. Okay. Mm-hmm.
That's good. I mean, at least they know what they got.
I got something else. Dude said Murderbot. I enjoy it. I've been really enjoying Murderbot, man.
It's fun. It's fun. The bot. Like I don't get too much into it. I don't know if the Brandman watched it yet.
Over it. He's like, you're so stupid.
Oh, but it's the whole. I don't know. It's really not spoilers because it's literally the first like 5 minutes of the show. He's a govern, right? So he can't like do certain things or not do certain things, like kill a person. Yeah, like he has to follow whatever commands he's told to, right? So he's stuck somewhere and he finds a way to override the govern, right? And then all he does with this newfound freedom is fucking watch TV.
Yes,
all the time. It's the best, and it's like, and then he gets pissed off when the humans interrupt him watching TV.
And they're like, he's so weird. Good. Why is he just staring at us? And he's like sitting there like,
Skarsgård is awesome in it. He's so good as the bot. It's
so awesome. Well,
it's a fun show.
Helmet. He took off his helmet the first time. They're like, oh my goodness, you should.
Yeah.
So it's just, I don't know. Watch the series. I don't want to say anything that's too crazy, but man,
no, it's fun, But I mean, to compare it to Severance is kind of cheating.
Yeah, that's unfair.
Because Severance is it's also a very different show, But Murderbot's it's fun. Murderbot is fun.
There's nothing comparing Severance to Murderbot.
No. Like if you wanted to do Murderbot and The Studio, I was thinking another like comedy, you can probably compare those, but I would even say Murderbot's way more darker. Like Murderbot's a dark comedy where The Studio is more like a goofy kind of comedy.
I wish I could tell you. I don't know because I stopped watching The Studio. The first time ever I've stopped watching.
Really? I got to finish. I
got to finish it up.
I got like because it just got away from me, but I got maybe like the last 3-ish episodes. It gets funny. Like the award one, that's the last one I saw. The award one was really good. And what's his name from Severance is in there? Adam Scott. So
it's so hard for me. Just like it's just so much. Sometimes I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, Seth Rogen's character sometimes drives me absolutely insane.
Definitely,
he's a lot. He's a lot. Shifty lost the crown. Oh man. Where we at? I know we're skipping around a lot. I know Brandon Davis was in the house. What's up?
Me, what's up?
Said he loves wolves. It's really it's a good one. It's a good one.
First thing I thought was Pulp Fiction. When I heard wolves.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's kind of what you get. Imagine calling the wolf, you get in trouble, and then having two. So check it out.
That's a good one. I don't think the trailer does it justice. So
I don't think they even like put money in it.
No, it's Apple. They had one trailer and they're like, "Oh, that's too much."
They said, "Well, we didn't have to do that for Severance." Well, I told you it was out. Well, the first season you had to tell us, and after that, you're right. Silo's gonna be.
I just don't know. I don't know how Severance season 2 started getting so popular because it was right off the bat, and I was like, "What was it?" Because like one person watched season 1, and then but like people started hyping season 1 up to get ready for season 2 and stuff like that.
I think that's what it was, and they did a press tour out of this world. You talk about marketing.
Oh yeah.
They marketed the shit out of that. They looked at it. They said, "We have a gold mine. We're gonna market the shit out of it."
Yeah, but they didn't do trailers though. Like they literally did like press tours, like you said. like malls. They went to the building that Lumen is based in and had a whole thing there. Well, Field was it MSI or Field Museum?
MSI.
MSI. They had something with it too, like a glass box with innies working, which was hilarious. So yeah,
but they're gonna do. They did well because as Stu said, we waited 3 years, but they publicized that you're gonna wait, and they did stuff, and they actually engaged with YouTubers. Which I thought was really interesting too. So other YouTubers, they'll come on and they'll do their question and answers with people that have a big following. That really helped engage with a lot of stuff. I think that people have seen that's how From got big because they engaged with the YouTubers, and then that's free publicity. And then it got bigger and bigger and bigger. And then now you got doing panels and everyone loves it because everyone's like, "Oh, this is my show."
I mean, that's the way it's gonna go. Like traditional media is like slowly starting to die. Especially when it comes to like like promotion like that, like you know, like TV and movie promotions, like going on a big, you know, streamer's channel is, you know, one, like you don't have to be like perfect because you're just going to somebody's house pretty much, you know, or you're going to like a stage and having a bunch of, you know, YouTubers and streamers show up.
Yeah, auditorium.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I seen a few of the smaller people in Severance like go and promote it like on Twitch with some people.
You can do it all the time on YouTube. I've seen, you know,
the dude from I seen him everywhere. The old man. I mean, I don't know who he is because I haven't watched the show yet, but the old man was on everyone's freaking channel.
He's not really that old, but whatever.
I mean, he looks like an older man. He looks like an old man.
He's a child type of thing.
Yeah,
a child older guy. But yeah, no, Victor is huge. So
yeah.
But yeah, you message him directly. You have more than like 1,500 followers, and you love From. He will come on and talk to you.
Yeah,
like no problems. He'll just do
it. Nice. Oh man, shit. The first soundtrack I ever bought was Ghostbusters 2. I know, I think you know the song.
Oh, you know it.
Where we at?
Is it Bobby Brown, right?
Was it?
To take control.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah. That Brandon made a comment. I'll let him know which one he should prioritize. Oh, I'll go and watch Murder Bus and Severance.
No, yeah, Severance.
Yeah. Yeah. Severance first and then Murderbot. Also, Murderbot, it's still coming out right now. So you know, you got time. And you know, yeah.
You guys watch the studio, and I'm gonna watch The Librarians. I'll watch Dead City. I'll watch all the other things. You know, you guys watch studio and let me know about it.
It's good. I mean, the ratings were really solid for it.
Surprising.
The critics liked it.
Yeah, Chris like a lot of things that surprised me. We talk about Karate Kid, right? The Karate Kid Legends. I want to say on Rotten Tomatoes, it's got like the highest Karate Kid rating from ever. I think for the tomato meter.
Wow,
it's critics though. I mean, because you know, critics. The problem with critics is that critics could be bought. Do I think it's better than all the other Karate Kids? No. Is it better than 3? Yeah. You know, so well, I think you will enjoy what it is because I think the kid is just amazing. I mean, engaging, and it kind of does have a little bit of Cobra Kai tie-in at the end. But LaRusso's only in it for 30 minutes, 20 minutes.
Oh, for real? Wow. They made it seem like he's in as much of Jackie Chan's in it.
No, Jackie Chan. So Jackie Chan doesn't come in for I think the first 40 minutes is just a kid dealing with stuff in his life. And then Jackie Chan comes in. He's at the beginning. He doesn't come back in for like 30, 40 minutes. And then he's there. Then he goes and gets Daniel LaRusso. And then you have the whole thing. So, you know, it's a fun time. It is a fun time. It's a good, solid movie overall.
Yeah. I'm more interested. Like, I want to see how they're all connected. So,
yeah. That's interesting. Yeah. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but yeah,
no, I'm gonna actually want to see because that's the main thing I wanted to see from the beginning. Because I'm like, yeah, the fighting's gonna be cool. It's gonna have cool choreography, but I was like, I want to see how they connect it all. So,
I wish I could do like martial arts because I don't understand how you could flip upside down 45 times and know what the hell you are. I'll tear my Achilles just looking at it. Like I see someone flip, I'm like, oh my Achilles, it's over. I know it.
You just break a bone watching.
Exactly.
Like, leg gives out. Oh man. You said From was good, but it lost me.
It's funny you said lost me, but I think it's one of those things that are shows that aren't going to give you a lot of stuff. So if you like mystery box TV shows, this is what the From is. It's mystery box. So you're not going to get answers until season 3, really, season 4, really. But, you know, they give you answers slowly. But that's what mystery box does. But that's why it should be always a timeline. There should be, you know, we're going to finish it in season 5. You need to know this place so you know where you're going.
Yeah. So the lead actor on Paradise did a bunch of different ones as well before the show and during the show.
He was everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I love Paradise. It's
so good. It was so good. I really liked it.
I'll tell you guys, like, we gotta watch it, guys. You don't know, and you watch one, you're done. But I feel like Sterling K. Brown doesn't get his like accolades, his just desserts for all the stuff that he does and how good of an actor he's always been.
Like,
I mean, Tank has been saying it for years. He should have been Jon Stewart for a year.
Oh yeah, he wanted to be that.
So I mean, that makes sense. But you know, I guess when you get older, they want the younger person. So I'm not here to complain anymore.
Yeah, but I mean, he's been in a bunch of like good stuff. You know what I mean? Like that's the one. This Is Us, which was like the show fucking everybody watched. Everybody watched, and he was one of the main characters. You know,
I mean,
I was not a fan of This Is Us.
You what?
I tried with This Is Us. I could not get into it.
It wasn't.
And it was funny because
drama.
It's very much drama.
That's exactly why. And you know, it's funny because when everyone would try to sell me that show, they would be like, "Oh, it's so dramatic. Oh, it makes me I cry at the end of every episode." I'm like, yeah. Let me intentionally watch a show that sets out to hurt me.
Yeah,
you do it all the time when you look at a Pixar movie. They literally walk you into the movie theater and kick you in the balls and say, "How'd you like it?"
That's why every Pixar movie, Brian, for me is usually a one-off.
I have to admit, I've watched Up more than just one time. I've seen Up multiple times.
Up, I think I've seen almost all of them multiple times. Oh man, I'm looking at all the different stuff. Sterling K. Brown was in. He was in Black Panther. I forgot he was in Black Panther.
Yeah, I mean, he's Michael B. Jordan's father.
Yeah, yeah.
T'Chaka's brother.
American Fiction. He was the brother. Awesome in American Fiction.
Amazing. He was probably the best. Is he the best part? No. He's one of the best parts because American Fiction is just fire.
Yeah,
American Fiction's awesome.
Yeah.
You know why I love it from? My show, Supernatural.
Yeah.
He was on Supernatural, wasn't he?
He tried to kill Sam multiple times.
I forget how many people were on that show.
Because it's a great show.
So many people. Invincible. He's Angstrom Levy. I guess he has credit in Big Mouth. I would have to look on who he was, but I mean I wouldn't put it past him. Kipo and the Age of the Wonder Beast. If you guys never watched that, it's on Netflix. It's 3 seasons. It's an awesome freaking show. So it's so good, man. Like Kipo and the Age of the Wonder Beast. That was so freaking good. I was really surprised at how much I liked that one.
I mean, he was in Brown Sugar. That's what I remember him from. And Split. Is that Split? Is that the one that he was in? I feel like he was in Split. And then, of course, we talked about Wakanda Forever. And then after that's when I started seeing other stuff. So, he was in Frozen. He was the black guy in Frozen. He's going to be in New Voltron.
Yeah, with Henry Cavill. Yeah.
They're saying it's not going to get a theatrical release now, right?
That's the rumor, which is so stupid.
Really stupid. Like, a Voltron movie could be like.
They don't want to take my money.
Apparently not.
Which on Twitter, Mama Bear? Yeah.
Well, okay, were you talking about the Black Panther stuff? So like how they're really leaning into the idea. So I mean, now that we're talking about that, they're going to get the T'Challa variant. That's going to be very much still going to be T'Challa, and then it's really leaning into what's his name? My favorite idea of it, Aldous Hodge, whatever.
Oh yeah.
So Aldous Hodge, and he looks like the firm control leader in the clubhouse about taking over. And my question is, him being the variant, how many people are going to be disappointed with that, with the recast T'Challa movement? I told you, as long as he's T'Challa and not the child, he's T'Challa. Because let's be real, T'Challa is the only Black Panther. As long as he's that, no matter what variant, whatever you're gonna use, then I'm good.
Yeah,
you know, you can even say this, that all the stuff that we got from the comic book was that variant. He's the real one from the comic book world because he's coming from a different world. So all the 270 whatever, it could be him. So you're not even losing the storyline. You're actually gaining the storyline. So like, I'm okay with it being a variant because, you know, as much as I want Chadwick Boseman's character to be him, you don't have to do it. You can do it that way. You can save face. And Aldous Hodge is awesome. And I love his accent that he does, even though he's an American guy. I think he has a pretty good accent. I think he's learned how to do that well. I think he'll be the perfect one. And Bobby's saying that for years. So
I know they just finished Children of Blood and Bone, and you know, just finished filming, so he's free.
But that movie, that book, so the first Children of Blood and Bone is going to be so emotional. The second one's going to be a roller coaster. That third one, man, it's hard for me to really deal with it. It's too much. It's a lot of trauma, and it's getting too much real world trauma instead of the idea of this fantasy that they were creating. And I don't like that.
See, Mom Bear sent a picture.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to read that book because I'm, like I said, I'm knocking out a lot of stuff reading wise at this point in time.
Just go in
there until
like
2027 for the
84 chapters.
How many? 84 chapters?
Yeah, it's like that many.
Gina Prince Blythewood is directing it. Should be pretty good. Love her work on The Woman King.
But it literally works so well.
Yeah. Oh, she did Love and Basketball back in the day.
She did do Love and Basketball.
Yeah.
And that was I was seeing it from the beginning. But the characters you have on it, oh my god, dude, it's amazing.
She did a couple episodes of Cloak and Dagger.
Yep, they talked about that too.
I'm looking up this thing. Guys,
I got the kind of were born, but I'm not sure that's actually true. I did see this though.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure that this is actually true.
Which I got mostly everyone. Steve Zahn being Robert Kelly will be interesting. You know, and then they have Denzel as who is that?
Abichi? He should be Abichi because that makes the most sense because that'll be from the third series of which is a priest run. I think it's a priest run that you have Abichi, who is like a witch doctor. It's a lot of different things in there, but that's probably what I would do Denzel as. But literally, if you do bring a variant in, you don't even have to bring him in as the main one for Wakanda because Wakanda's going to come in 2028. So, I mean, they could do a lot of different things. So, yeah. But I have heard of the T'Chanda thing that we thought, because that was something that we had 3 months ago that we heard that was going to be T'Chanda, that they're going to kind of go away from it, and then that it's going to really be up to Coogler what he does with it now.
Yeah, because T'Chanda will be like, why?
It's Disney pushing the narrative that it's a mantle instead of what else is all of it's a mantle, right? They all have other ones taking over that, right? I mean, is there not a superhero thing that's only one superhero? But Superman is Clark Kent. Batman is Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne. Yeah.
T'Challa is the Black Panther.
Yeah, I mean, especially Marvel is doing a lot of that now, where they have here's the new young person, and they did it for Hawkeye, did it for multiple times for Wolverine, like
there's a young person for Wolverine.
There's two technically. there's Laura there's Laura and Daken that kind of replace him, but then there's also Laura has a clone. So not only does Wolverine have a version of him, she has her own version of her. So they like 3 times removed them.
The actual Marvel at MCU Marvel Studios has done that.
No, the comic books.
So
Laura,
like
everything's a mantle.
She's Wolverine, but she's X-23, so that's different. All of them have different names. So when you're Superman,
but she ran the Wolverine books for a while. So the Daken, so it's like
Daken, yeah. They both had pretty good runs.
Really different,
Yeah, but I mean, this proves the point. Is like you can have somebody else run it for a minute. Ultimately, Logan is Wolverine. So
yeah, I've read a lot of things about RDJ is going to be because of him. They're opening a lot of different things. Even when we heard about Fantastic Four, and that they're going, one of the scenes that they released in CCXP whatever was Reed Richards. He was doing his thing. Silver Surfer was trying to come take the baby from Sue. Reed says, "Hey," tells the thing to head into the what's up,
Martin.
Martin's doing it. So he's telling him head right into the black hole, and that the idea is that Reed Richards is using the idea of that we're all within a black hole, and then if you transfer outside of a black hole, you go into this multiverse. Plus, you can transfer into another world through black holes, so everyone could go in and out through black holes. That's how you get it out in and out without actually having to have someone punch through the multiverse. The Watcher really is just outside the black holes that each universe is actually within.
Yeah. I read that. I think I read that today with the whole black hole thing.
CCXP stuff, right?
Yeah.
That was the little signal they released.
Yeah.
That. So yeah.
Let's see, I'm missing out. Said I just read something about it. It might not be released in theaters, might go straight to Prime. Yeah, talk about Voltron. Yeah, Dude said Disney isn't that smart. Yeah, yep. Just saw it. Yeah, Brian's gonna like it. It's starting to rumor at this point, though. Yeah,
because the whole RDJ thing has been changing a little of some of the stuff recently.
Yeah, and even if like it's not a rumor, like that's what the leaker got like on a good source, doesn't mean it's going to be like the final product either. You know what I mean? Like they can legit like that might be how it was, and then they change it, for whatever reason, so well, because at this point it's like until we watch the movie, I'm not going to put my money on anything because they could change whatever they want.
Yeah,
everyone who's releasing this stuff could be telling the truth.
Yeah.
Literally could be telling the truth, but that's because they were going through different iterations of everything. So
and then with Thunderbolts, failing, in the box office, I think Marvel's freaking out. Marvel is freaking out, and they're like, okay, here's a movie that the critics liked, the audience liked, at least the people who saw it. The problem was no one went to go see it. So it's like, what can we do? Like we made, a critically liked movie, by the critics and audience alike, but yet no one still went to go see it. So it's like, now what? It's like, and so you got to change something. You got to do something different. I mean, something,
Well, we've heard that, right? I mean, we've heard that the Fantastic Four, the people that watched the stuff said it was mid. We talked about that on Saturday. Said it was mid, and they didn't like it and stuff. It didn't look great. And it's because it wasn't done. They haven't done all the special effects, so none of the special effects were all completed. But the people that saw this little scene recently, yesterday, are saying it looks amazing. Everything is so much special effects, and everything's great. So
Well, also the person they came out like today, I think the mid, people calling it mid from that thing, like all the insiders, the person at the theater, like who got to see it, came out today and said like people heard one thing and they ran with it, like no one screamed it's mid in the middle of the movie, like it's like no one was like too angry, and he was like, as he was walking out, he said, I heard a lot of people saying like they liked it. So it's like, but since they talked to like two people,
don't have the special effects yet. So like in a very big special effects movie, to not have the special effects done and you're seeing it, it's not going to be what you think it is, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm more concerned about Superman. You've heard what's going on there, right?
Mm.
With,
the monkeys.
No. So they fired one of the people that published it. So one of the producers, they straight up fired, and they're redoing all the music, they're redoing all the feel, because they're saying that it was too jokey. So the final cut that everyone saw from Warner Brothers said it was way too jokey, and they're redoing everything. They're looking at it. So they're going through reshoots and everything right now. They fired they brought in a new composer. So they now have two composers, and they fired one of the producers, the people that was part of the final cut. They fired them, and they're bringing a new one in to try to finish this stuff. So they're changing things like right now. So like everyone we released that video that everything is good. Right? I'm hoping Superman's going to be great. And now I'm like, you fired these people? You already that's not good. We're talking about this movie has 5 weeks.
Yeah,
5
to release, and you're firing the producers. Like,
yeah, I gotta look into that. I didn't read that. That's crazy. I mean, I
think that was on Daniel RPK. So check it on Twitter. He's behind the paywall, so you got to see glimpses and all that stuff. But yeah, he's talking about that's exactly what's going on with Superman. That's nuts. Me even hear that, I am super worried because I really, really want it to be good. But me hearing that it's too jokey, and that the one even WB and everyone is watching, the executives think it's too jokey, does not surprise me. It just does. Those are what has that been my concern the entire time?
Yeah. I mean, that's like you hear James Gunn, you're like, oh, it's gonna be jokey. So I don't know.
Yeah, same. I don't know. Wait it out.
Well, I mean, these are rumors, big rumors that have been coming out recently. Yeah, so significant last minute changes, including cuts to the runtime, editor replacement. So, it wasn't a producer, it was the editor. The editor got fired, and they brought another editor in to redo it, and they brought in a second composer because a lot of soundtrack was bad.
Which is crazy because like the music from the trailers I thought was awesome.
Me too.
Well,
but they said that it was they when they watched it, everyone said, yeah, this is not going to be good. So they're going major. Like, you don't fire editor 5 weeks before this movie comes out. That's crazy. So they say they're adjusting the tone for stuff. Like, they said that the tone was too jokey, and they're adjusting. Not that they're getting rid of all the jokes, but they want it to be like seen as a joke. And we gotta remember that the executives can only say certain things. Because James Gunn it's not just the director, he's still the head of the entire thing. So if he doesn't feel like it's a good idea, he can overrule them. But he's hearing it, and they say that he's worried too. He realizes if this is a hit, then it's going to do really, really well. So he's trying to make sure he's really combing through with a fine-tuned tooth comb to make sure it's great.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, they said a lot of this stuff is being redone last minute, and these are giant shifts to the point where they're going to try to do in 2 weeks another screening, which is kind of nuts, right? Because you're screening 3 weeks before the actual movie comes out. That's not good. It's not good.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the film editor was quietly removed mid-process, leading to slight reworking of the film structure, somewhat of a tweak, in quotes, and signaled a slight shift in how the story was being presented. Some sequences were shuffled, and minor scenes were added during recent reshoots. Then I was also talking about the composers. The second composer was brought late into the game to reshape the score, suggesting that the tone might have been in flux as recently as a few weeks ago, as part of what one insider described as slight course correction.
And here's the other thing. So the whole 2 hour, 2 minute thing.
It's from like a week ago.
Yeah, that's not true, right? Because James Gunn, and it makes sense. James Gunn could be telling the truth, I guess, and it doesn't have to be true, right? Because he's still editing it, so he can change it as he goes along. If he feels like he has to put this scene back in, maybe it's 2 hours and 9 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So he said that this whole rumor is only 2 hours and 2 minutes. It's a lie. He can adjust it. So yeah, he could do that to the last second. Especially bring the new editor in. So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that these are the right moves. I just don't. You worry about DC looking at Marvel and saying we have to make these moves because we don't want to end up like Marvel. Well, no, you're you.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I know for sure. I see you, Collector. I don't think they're going to delay it.
No, there's no way.
Because just where it is, you need to have the space between you and Fantastic Four.
You need to have a really good reason why you delay it this late in the game. 5 weeks out. Yeah, no, there's a lot.
I see you guys.
Where you at? So Superman is gonna be something I want to see right now, aka Pirate for Life. And my mom was like, "Yep, yeah, it's not gonna get delayed.
You can't delay it.
No. Also, it seemed, from what I read, it seemed like the producer or the editor was like fired like a while ago.
What the report was?
He was partway through post production. So
yeah, but they just said it was done 3 weeks ago.
I didn't see a time frame. I'm only looking at 2 articles, and one references the other. So
I was listening to it all and stuff. So it's a lot, and there's been a lot of people, a lot of talk about it, and a lot of insiders. Remember, I'm saying the paywall does help. Get behind the paywall. Sometimes you do want to get behind it. But
I'm not paying a scooper leaker money. No,
yeah, for real.
You just gotta ask someone to post it for you.
Like, oh, hey, give me money. So maybe the thing I say is possibly right, true. Maybe, who knows? Don't be mad at me if it doesn't happen. It was like, nah, man. Like, if I'm giving you like any money, like it better be like this is what's gonna happen. Not saying that Daniel RPK is like not wrong, but just
no, I agree.
I get it. He'll make his money because people are gonna pay to get any kind of juice and insider info. So
100%.
Yeah.
She said it'll be fine.
Yeah,
I think so. I don't know. I think he's just joking.
Well, also I was reading like it said this prompted a structural shakeup in the story, which seems reportedly being shuffled and some minor additions inserted during recent reshoots. So it doesn't even seem like anything like crazy. Like they just changed where some of the scenes were at, and then minor additions.
They got rid of a lot of scenes.
They got rid of 25 to 30 minutes.
Yep, which is not a shuffle for a 2-hour movie. That's
Well, the original was 2.5 hours, and then they cut it down to around 2 hours,
which is still that's still a fifth of the movie. That's not
that's not anything crazy though. Directors they do hours and over it.
But it's recently. Is the thing. I think that it won't be 2 minutes, 2 hours and 2 minutes. I believe James Gunn would change that too. I think he's gonna change it because you know what? Why would you want someone to know? Say that they're right. I'll change that too. Add something that I want to add. At the end, I want to put something else in there.
3 minutes.
Yeah. Who are you to tell all this stuff? And whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be fine. But is it cause to worry? Yeah, it's cause to worry. But if they do it in right, I think the only reason I even brought it up to me is because the whole idea that people are saying about Fantastic Four, it's the same thing they're saying about Superman.
Yeah,
it's just that these are two superhero movies that people want to be great, and even the studio wants it to be great, and they're in flux. And this is what happens in every single movie.
Yeah, yeah, especially comic book movies. Wasn't it like Spider-Man, like super last second when they brought him into Civil War?
Yeah, exactly.
So, and they're like, oh shit, we got Spider-Man reshoots, but that came out in a time before everyone lost their damn mind whenever they saw the word reshoot,
Yeah.
So
now it's so easy to just kind of jump to.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I forgot about
and think the movie's a disaster before it even comes out, and when reshoots in reality are quite common.
Yeah. He said Gunn has a lot of work to do. I mean, true, but being able to start over is half of the battle. But the other half of the battle is you have to fight the previous iteration. You know what I mean? So because those have that previous iteration has fans. It has and it's not even that long ago. It'd be one thing if it's like shit that happened in the 90s. It was like no, this happened like 5 years ago. Even that
you look at Mama Bear's thing. What she's saying makes 100% sense because if you're a fan, you are going to love it. And Deuce, you are the man.
You are.
Thanks,
$50 freaking dollar super chat, shit. Bro. Dude, what the heck? Even Mama Bear's like,
hey, we need to be dancing with him, man. Come on, let's do something.
Do the little Mark dance. Man, we said I think Man of Steel was a fine movie. I wish they kept the same direction.
Well, you talked about this Tank today. You talked about that they were going to, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's the leaked article I sent you guys where they wanted the Warner Bros. Was looking at Michael Bay directing the not a Man of Steel sequel, but another Henry Cavill Superman movie.
As of like 2022, 2023, 2022.
Yeah.
Thank goodness that did not happen.
my initial gut is that like, oh man, but the more I thought about it, I was like. Maybe
it might be okay because
I'm saying maybe. I'm not saying like maybe.
Didn't he do Bad Boys?
Yeah, the first Transformers was fun. Two.
Yeah, I mean
the first two.
It might be an okay. But we talked about this before. Who's a better director? Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, Snyder all the way.
Yeah, at least yeah.
I would take Snyder 10 times out of 10 over Michael Bay. That's just me.
100%.
Yeah, it's a little more. He is ultimately a lot more. His movies are easier to tolerate.
Yeah.
Even though Zack Snyder's he does kind of remind me of Michael Bay to an extent, but
more recently than anything.
Because he's done a lot of good stuff, and I don't want to just slander him just because it's something I don't like or something before. I think that he's a better director. I think he, shouldn't always have to write everything.
Yeah,
but direct and have his freedom. I think he's a good director. I think Snyder's going to do another movie, a directing something soon in a superhero genre.
Mm-hmm.
I really do.
That'd be awesome.
And you have when you have someone on a tight leash, and he understands how to do certain things, and you don't rush it. I think it's going to happen. I just think that you got to let people get out of their feelings, and then maybe in 2028 you let him do something.
I can see Superman does well enough. Supergirl does better. So like you said, like 2028. Lanterns comes out, like that does, like everything's doing good. I can see them like coming out like, hey, guess who's coming back to the family? Snyder, he's directing.
You unite
blah, blah.
all DC.
Yeah. Like that would be like kind of game over. It's coming all back. What movie would he be good at though?
Not just.
I feel like a Batman movie though. Like that's so right up his alley. Dark, brooding, like that's his vibe. That's what he's so good at.
That's a good choice, but
with the right script, perhaps.
With the right script. That's a big thing with Snyder. It's when Snyder has a good script in front of him, he usually makes like a really good movie.
And that's I still think he needs to write everything. I think he's a great director. He should just be directing. So you let him direct. You write something that's real quality. You let him direct. I'm good with Snyder.
And he wants to do a Batman movie. Like I said, it's right up his alley. It's right up his alley.
But going back to Deuce, because that's awesome. That you just did. This is amazing. Dude. So I don't even know which one you want to do. Like,
we make a special one just for.
I had something too, but this is the first one we're gonna do.
You serious?
This is the second one I thought when I first saw it. I was like, what? I don't know that color.
Yeah, I know. It's the same thing. Like, what is that? Like purple, pinkish. I see. It was more like this. This I think is a more interesting one for it.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm. Wait. Everybody calm down.
That's exactly what it was like. That's good. That's funny, man. I love it. But really appreciate you, Deuce. I mean, that's you're so awesome, man. I don't even know what to say. Anything else? You're just awesome. So
you won the contest, the chat contest thing. Like, I don't care what YouTube says. Technically, Mama Bear's number one.
Man, he said it with his chest, and I'm all for it, man. You got it.
Yeah. Also, did I miss Sully? Yeah, because I saw him on the board. Yeah, damn. Man, we were skipping around so much. Man.
Behind the scenes, I don't. I let Tate do whatever he needs to do, man. I'm trying. It's hard enough trying to run through three things. I'm not going to sit there all.
Yeah. Is he laggy or is it just me?
Me?
No, is Brian laggy or is it just me? Because you're the third party. Did he sound robot-y right now, or was it just Robo Brian? Okay, Mama Bear is like okay. I'm like, because I don't know if it's just me. Sometimes I just got too much shit open on my computer, so
I got too much shit on my computer right now.
I have the same exact habit.
I have like so many 7 things open.
Yeah. Real quick before I did forget Sully streams. This is the other Bill episode in season 1 and episode 2 and 6 in season 2. The game does everything better. Yeah. So yeah, I'll bring these up. Came in late. I got on the leaderboard. Heck yeah. And I think Mom Bear's messing with where.
Yeah, I saw what he said. She said.
Yeah, she's Wolverine in the comics. Yeah, for a little bit. Her and Dakin kind of fight for that title for a little while, which was a good run. I forgot. I think it was her. She was running the show, but I think Dakin was trying to take over.
Mm-hmm. But as you said, like, they always brought Mac, right? I mean, they brought Wolverine back overall.
Yeah. And he got new powers.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with this new Superman
Ultimate?
Unlimited.
Oh no,
Ultimate. No, not Absolute. I think it's Ultimate something like that.
So this, which one is it? It's this one. That's Batman.
It's unlimited. I think it's Ultimate Superman. Yeah, he gets a power up, which is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Justice League. I have it. I promise you, I do. I just haven't read it though. Whatever. I'll get to it later.
Yeah. But no. Superman Unlimited. Yeah, that's
it's unlimited. It's on Unlimited. Yep.
That's it. That one. Yeah, I read the first one online. I was like, okay. I feel like getting rid of Superman's one weakness. It was like now he's literally the golden Superman from what year 1000 or whatever the hell run that is. But here Mama Bear said, you must spoil your lady. Mama, you already know.
Said, better than I do my wife, man.
And then Mama Bear's like start slandering Brie Larson.
just to get back at Brand Man.
It says look at the Star Wars sequels versus Star Wars prequels. Things change fast.
But really they could have saved it. We've always talked about that. They could have saved those sequels. Those sequels. Just didn't do it.
Yeah. She's like, please, Mama Bear, let her live. She's good. Oh man. Yeah. Zach. I want to see Zach do a Batman movie though. I'm down for that. I think it'd be good.
But think what that does. It literally brings everyone back to the family. It reunites DC. So if this Superman movie is good and Supergirl is good, dude, this is it.
Yeah,
they win.
Yeah, I think bringing. Also, I think what Warner Brothers did to Zach was like really fucked up. And now that DC it's its own studio, hopefully James Gunn kind of reaches out and is like, hey, we worked together before, I think they're friendly at the very least. So it's like, hey, why don't you come back and do the Batman movie? Because you could do a cool like dark. Because if he's all about like if Superman's bright and hopeful and this and that, then you gotta go, dark alley.
The exact opposite.
For Batman, and who does that better besides Zack Snyder? Like no one. So, yeah.
I don't think you're gonna see Cavill.
He's laggy. Yeah, he's like
I was laggy for 2 minutes. Whatever, you guys.
I want to see Cavill versus Doomsday.
Nah, that's not gonna happen.
Did we already get that?
I mean,
we already get that in Batman versus Superman.
Corn Sweat is already exactly what he is. He's gonna be Superman going forward. That's just it.
Yeah.
Supergirl
where we at?
Oh, the Supergirl movie's happening.
Yeah. Yeah, they already finished. That's good.
They're finished filming it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. But Superman has to do well enough, and be liked well enough. It doesn't need to be like a $1 billion movie. It doesn't need to be like a critically blockbuster like thing. It just needs to be like enough people need to be cool with it where they will give Supergirl a chance. And I think Supergirl, by all things that I heard so far, it seems like it's going to be a pretty cool movie.
It sounds like it has potential to be on it. Awesome. So fingers crossed.
Yeah. Ben will return for Zach. They all would. I mean, they would.
I want. There's two different things. Like I think that Zack Snyder coming back. I want him to do Batman. But if you didn't do Zack Snyder, then give Ben Affleck his chance to direct a Batman movie.
Let him do it.
Yeah, let Ben Affleck.
Zach doesn't want to direct. Yeah. The only issue I have with Ben coming back is he would need to stay for a while, and I don't know if Ben would want that or not.
I said just him to direct.
I don't think he would.
No, yeah, directing. Yeah, I would love to see him direct it.
Yeah, I don't think he has to be back.
I'll always be bummed. always be bummed out that he never directed the solo Batman film, because it kind of sounded like it had the potential to be awesome.
Yeah,
he makes great movies, man.
Yeah. That's fun. Yeah, Batgirl was finished when they trashed it. Yeah, it was like done. You know, but I mean, I get what you're saying, but also it was like the company just got bought out. Zaslav came over and just was just swinging an axe at everything. You know. I mean, the Batgirl movies sound like it could have been cool. You know, it sounded fun. You know, but yeah. I don't know.
I think they should one day release it.
I don't think they have it anymore, unless somebody like copied it somehow. You know, because I think they had to get rid of like all the original stuff. I could be wrong, but I think they had to get rid of all the original stuff.
For the write-off to prove that you're not going to ever release it. I guess that's
yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody came in and stole a copy. Collector, what's up? Are we doing the Last of Us thing? Yes, we are. Sorry, we got us talking about comic book movies.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Comic book movies always does it to me.
Yeah, I like Supergirl from The Flash. Sorry, she was on Saturday. We were talking about it. She was awesome. She was like one of the best things about that movie, like for sure.
Good Lord, she was both of them.
Yeah,
both the good things. Just for her. Good Lord.
Yeah.
You do a whole movie just for her, and I'm there.
I was really hoping they would have just somehow find a way to bring her, over.
They could have, but she's not the stereotypical blonde person what you expect to have from Supergirl. So I mean, you have to go differently if you're going to do that.
You have to go get a Targaryen.
Yep. It's just what it is.
It was a tax write-off like Coyote versus Acme.
That's exactly what they use as loss. You can do it as a loss, right? As long as you destroy it and making sure that you're not.
Yeah, but Coyote versus Acme wasn't. But Coyote and Acme was never a tax write-off. Like they were trying to sell it, and they did sell it. It was never like a write-off the same way Batgirl was, from what I understand. Because Coyote was like, we don't want to put any more money into it. Who wants it? Because we're not going to put any more money into it. And then no one wanted to buy it. And then I forgot what company we were talking about not too long ago. Like a little bit of a smaller company. They got like a really good price for it, I thought, but but Coyote versus Acme is coming out. It's coming out, but the new company that owns the rights to it. Yeah. It was a write-off too. I thought it wasn't. I thought they were just like, we don't want to put money into it because they sold it. Like they're not the publishing or not publishing, but the distributing company anymore for it.
Can't you sell it and then write off the production part of it when you no longer distribute it?
Oh, maybe maybe that might be what it is.
Just thinking about how my taxes go, I think if you sell something like that, as long as you're not producing and you're not letting go, your production cost that you are taking as a loss because you sold it is now something you can write off.
Let's see. This is a little bit older article. It's from a year ago.
What up, team?
Yeah.
So good evening, gents. What's up, team, man? We've been talking about all these superhero movies. Can't handle. we can't handle two things at one time. Start talking about that, and next thing you know, I talk about T'Challa. We talk about Superman, and next thing you know, we still haven't talked about Last of Us.
I know. Well, let's just jump into it. Let's just do The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Because I mean, honestly, I don't think it's gonna be that long for The Last of Us stuff. Because obviously we go off in rants. I don't know if we're gonna go too off in rants with this topic. So, but yeah, and then I think I showed Collector with the super chat. We're doing The Last of Us. Yes, we're gonna get it. All right, let's get into it. Weapon of mass distraction, exactly. All right. There you go. The game does everything better then.
I don't agree. I think there's things
And
that
that's it.
Still have done better.
Shortest sport. Yeah. Let's say shortest Sport Kings video ever. All right, let me find this real quick. So yeah, we'll probably get into obviously Ellie and then Joel and then probably Abby and then Dina and then we'll see where we're at and then we'll finish up. Because I know Ace sent us that trailer for Mind's Eye for that video game. So if we don't get into that today, we'll for sure get into it on Thursday. All right, let's talk about this real quick.
Okay.
All right, what is up? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings, and we got a breakdown for you guys. We've done it for some other shows, other TV shows and stuff like that, where we compare this version to that version. So we're going to do that for Last of Us, where we compare the game versus the show. Yeah, we're going to do season 1 and season 2. So, we'll kind of bounce between everything. But yeah, who wants to start off? We'll start off with Ellie, because I feel like she's the biggest one. I feel like, but who wants to start off with some Ellie stuff? You want me to start off?
You start off and then Brandon, and then I can finish it.
Sounds good. So for me with Ellie, they dumbed her down, and not dumbed her down in like, oh, like she's literally dumber. Like I feel like in the game she would do a bad decision and kind of do it, like, what I mean, where in the game she's like it's kind of like, I don't know, and then she does it, and then she like kind of like, I don't know, it's just she just bounces between being like incompetent and then being very like fierce,
Mm-hmm.
And it's annoying. Where in the game she's like, shit, she went from being angry to being vengeful, and then when she was vengeful, she was, there was no stopping her. Literally no stopping her. Mm-hmm. So and in the show they just kind of,
no, exactly
specifically like in season 2 when they go into the city with Dina. With Dina was like, I felt Dina was the one kind of in charge when they went to, especially when they landed in the city, like Dina was in charge, where in the game Ellie is very much in charge. So that's some of the issues, one of the big issues I have it. And real quick, Deuce, $10 super chat. You collector, if you're still here, I made it.
Awesome, man. Still the best.
Yeah. But all right, who wants to go talk?
Well, can we, Brandon, man, what do you think about Ellie?
Game versus show?
I'd say when it comes to Ellie, those are probably my thoughts exactly. Tank. Bella Ramsey does great, but the writing, especially in this new season, really didn't do her any favors. They, like you said, they dumbed down the character. She was way too rash. She didn't think it through. It's like she refused to listen, which really kind of turned me off to the character to an extent. She was just she didn't use her head, which really just kind of I found it annoying. Ellie got a little annoying for me on this season. Loved her on the first season. Annoyed by her in this one.
Like you said, she didn't use her head. I was like, because there's the joke that she had a big head this season, which is fucked up, but yeah.
I walked right into that one, didn't
I? Okay, Brian, what about you?
I think that exactly what you said. I mean, you dumbed her down. You made her more irrational. You took away some of her motivation. So you put her, you gave her a point like to make her seem like she's just a child. Like she's just Joel's child. When she's more than that, there was more to the story that we've learned from the first video game and everything else. So like you forgot all that, and then you made her so, stupid overall, making irrational decisions, and then you've changed other characters to make her even seem even more irrational. Because we talk about in book game 2, Tommy goes off first. This made it seem like Ellie makes another irrational, stupid, naive, immature decision. So they made her much more immature overall, and less of a force of nature. I feel like in the video game she's more of a force of nature. So but that it just seems like it's different in that way. But I do think that Bella has done an amazing job overall, but I don't think they've written her well enough.
Yeah. I mean, overall, the season was fine, but the writing was a little weaker compared to season 1, I should say. Because the whole part where they're in the theater and Dina's trying to figure out the plan, and she's like, oh, I'm not good at math or whatever the hell she had. Like that whole interaction just seemed stupid and unnecessary. Like I get you're trying to make Dina look like a badass, but you're putting it at the cost of Ellie. Like whatever you say, I'll just go and and shoot shit. It was just I don't know. Just not a big fan of Ellie this season, but which sucks because in the game she's really awesome.
But isn't that part of the problem? When you have a person, when you're seeing these games or playing the games in the first person point of view, and you're making the decisions, you're going to see the character differently. So it's easier to see see Ellie overall in the game because she's you. When you're not her, it's harder seeing someone else interact and then really feeling the same way.
Yeah. So I mean, but then you're also like the video game players, like the gamers know the difference, but like newbies, like normal people, I think they even felt it a little bit too, because exactly what
point of view. You don't think this point of view always first person point of view is always going to be more
100%
than third person point of view.
But like non-gamers, they don't play games like that, so they never get to experience that first person kind of thing. Everything they usually watch is third person from TV and shows and stuff like that, like normies. Where the gamers know, and the gamers in this season they did it. They literally did it with Abby, where she comes out of the room, and they put her in it felt like you were playing a game, because that's what happens in the game is like when you become Abby. Am I freezing?
Yeah. That's what she said. Auto tuning.
Yeah. Close my stuff. But like the game. Well, the game is third person because you're not first person view. Exactly, but you are the character, so you see it. You're playing as them. But they they did that in the show where like Abby comes out of the room and you become Abby. That's like, oh, that's straight from the video game, like or a video game feel, where like it's that's her walking down the hall, you're behind her. I'm like, are we playing a video game right now? So they tried doing it, that doesn't quite, I think, capture it
the same way.
Yeah.
Because
the cutscenes were also
you're not the extra person as you're moving around doing stuff. You see it as you see the character, and you're playing that character.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
The cutscenes were awesome in the game too. But if the show lost 50% of viewers from the first season,
which is nuts.
That's a big drop.
Didn't we know that was going to happen though? We knew that once Joel died, we were going to have that problem.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Wait, I'll be right back, guys.
I knew that problem even before that because I was like, okay, shit.
You said you had a problem before that, even before Joel died.
Oh yeah, because they took the game and they split it into two. So even if I thought they did the Joel thing great, yeah, possibly three, which is insane. They should not do that. They should not do that. I mean, and if it drops 50%, I don't think they're gonna get that third season. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's gonna happen. Like, the fourth season. Yeah, sorry, fourth season. So because HBO was like, hey, thanks, you did great season 1, season 2. Okay, you're getting season 3. Finish the story. So, but yeah, 50% is big. And you're getting to that episode 6, episode 7, and you're like, oh, it's gonna end. Like, no, you're only halfway through. You only know half the story, roughly.
Yeah, you have a whole point of view to see.
Yeah, somebody else's side of the story to see and experience that.
So, yeah, and that's a problem. And I wonder, is Abby too much of a? She's too much of someone that we didn't grow with, and to be a problem for season 3. Will people stay for that?
Mm-hmm. And before I answer that, Deuce with another $10 super chat for the night is exactly why I bring up E33. It's an experience better than Last of Us. Play it and thank me later. Last of Us is considered like one of the best video games story as always. Like, yeah. So that's a big statement, but I believe you. And always appreciate the super chats. And
you're amazing.
I got my PlayStation Backbone controller, so I can play my PlayStation mobilely. So be able to start E33 soon.
Yeah, well, I think by the time we come on Thursday, we should both play E33.
Oh, that's the goal. That's a
good goal.
Yeah. Season 3 Abby. That's what it is. And then he goes, I know I'm not. That's not my Abby. That's not my Abby.
Well, speaking of Abby, let's talk about Abby specifically. What do you think the difference is between Abby from the video game versus Abby in this now TV show, which they've done a lot of differences. So, what do you feel?
About 30 pounds of muscle.
Yeah. I mean, that's the biggest issue that everyone, and it's the first thing you notice about Abby, because like that's who that character was. It was just big, kind of beefcake of a chick who just whoops on people all the time. Like Joe isn't the first person she beat up in the video game. Like, I think it's like an old lady or some shit too. She does at one point. I don't know if it's before or after Joel, but I always forget. But I think it's after Joel.
I think it's after. But I think more than anything with Abby was, I mean, she's like a soldier, and the bigness made her more believable. To see her literally, being this brooding, intimidating person. So now when you look at this TV show, though they're trying to make her as a great leader, not being this brooding, strong, physically intimidating person takes away from the character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I feel like they didn't do a great job, but they tried to give her more backstory to try to counteract it, but it didn't work.
Yeah. No disrespect to Caitlin Dever, she did fine with what she had to work with, but I think there's certain things that that are vital to characters when translating them to live action or adapting them, and that was really one of them. So it kind of dealt a fatal blow to the impact of the character.
Mm-hmm. Agree. And then I know the reason they did it was because Bella Ramsey is so small. Like if you got somebody like was Katie O'Brien?
Yeah,
Right? What was her name? You know, like if you got somebody like her to like, you know, throw fists with Bella Ramsey, you're like, what? Well, why is this person beating on a child? You know, it's like it's not fair, you know. And they did it in this season too, you know, where Owen and Ellie were supposed to have a little scuffle, you know, like, you know, they're gonna like fight for the gun, you know, kind of thing, you know, and then Mel and her were gonna have a little scuffle as well, you know. I like the change that they did in the show. I thought it was better because it was more intense. You know, but they knew right off the bat, like, we can have this person who's like a whole 5 foot, 100 pounds, you know, go after the dude who's like 6 foot tall. Like, that's not gonna happen.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Deuce was in the super chat. He goes, Sinners, E33, Severance again. I'm 3 for 3 for 2025.
Hey, if that's your list, you definitely 3 for 3.
Yeah.
So,
which just makes me want to play E33 more because I was like, you putting that with those movies, I might like it.
We need to have a video for Sinners, the Sinners scene.
Find a good one. We could do like the welcome one. Like, just let me back in. It's like,
I love that one. Yeah.
We get the party started again. It's like,
we all want family here. That's all you.
Now, real quick, now Erica's like, oh, we can't get a welcome mat. You know, we can't say welcome. And there's like all these like TikToks and stuff like that where people are throwing away their welcome mats. I'm like, nope. So
if you guys get to come on my birthday, you get to see my wife's mat right in the front. She says, welcome peasants, you're now loud. I'm like, that's the most rude thing I ever heard in my life. But then I was like, man, look at her like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But now, I mean, because I don't like vampires, I don't like the undead. I'll allow.
You're like okay.
She puts snacks right. So my wife, because she gets so many packages, she puts snacks and donuts and all this stuff right outside the door too.
With a mat that says go away.
Well, Matt just says go away.
Well, unless you're giving me something, get out of here.
But drop it off and be done.
But Deuce, you're the man. You are awesome.
Yep. For real.
You are.
All the super chats, man. So you'll Deuce drop him like he's the Smokestack Brothers. That's funny. He said, "Have you the way the story in the game is written? If Abby was bigger, her fight with Ellie still ends up being more even." The way the story in the game is written, if Abby, yeah. And it with was it what's her name? Kathleen
O'Brien.
No, the new Abby.
Caitlin Deaver.
Caitlin Deaver. You know, her and Bella Ramsey having a fight makes more sense. Like, okay, yeah, you know, I mean, you know, Deaver's a lot taller, but you know, it's not horrible. You know, at least she doesn't have like 200 pounds on her.
She's skinny,
you know?
like you feel like a stiff breeze will blow her over. And just weird when you see Abby, you like you shouldn't even go. And then, you know, feel like a kite's going to take her off in the air. You hold her with a string to bring it back in.
I mean, Abby is threatening. It's threatening.
Yeah.
Again, Deuce with the $5. Last of Us probably getting one more season. That's it. I mean, season 3. Have they announced season 3 yet? Did they confirm season 3?
Yeah, they confirmed it.
Did they?
Yeah, they confirmed a third season.
I was like, yeah. That's right. Yeah. But the writers and the showrunners want a 4th season. I don't know if that happens. But the 50% drop, I don't think it happens. But
what he just said, that's interesting. You're right.
Yeah. I think y'all forgetting how the game ends, the way Abby is when she meets Ellie at the very end. Yeah. I mean, with the last like 10 minutes of you seeing Ellie. Jesus Christ. Nope. What? That ended with a bang. Friggin' $100 deuce.
Just to hit us, and we hit the 10. We hit the 10 right there. Oh
yeah,
my God. Deuce, that is amazing. Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. I appreciate you. More. We need more. More. I'm even more than that. You got shocked? You ain't moving?
I'm like lagging out.
Yeah, you are lagging out. Yeah, because I was like,
yeah.
Like,
sorry.
Dude, that was amazing. You ended with a bang, and that was amazing. That was off the chain. Gotta say thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
The 10th one we got from all you guys. I mean, honestly, we got 2 right off the bat from everybody else, and you guys just been incredible. I appreciate that, and Tank appreciates it, and B appreciates it. You know.
Yep.
I'm almost afraid to do like a shot night. I'm afraid.
Oh, Deuce might just kill us. Do like $10 shots. Like Deuce is like, shots? I got you.
Brandon, we did.
You're all gonna go to the hospital tomorrow. Yeah, we gotta play this one. This was a legit Brian's reaction when the red banner came up.
Oh my God! Wow!
Oh my God! Wow! No, can't go that high.
Yeah. Holy shit, that is crazy good.
That was gonna be
bonkers.
I love it. You are awesome. That just derailed everything because that's the best
in the best possible way. Don't get me wrong.
Hello, rich people. Troy's joining you. Yes, I'll hold.
Oh, so much fun, guys. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, Deuce. There you go. Martin with the little emote. Oh man, that's Troy calling exactly. Oh my, I forget. The Deuce is like dropped the microphone. He like just closed the whole like sound stage. He's like, that's it. Game over. Deuce, I don't even know, bro. What? Another $30. He was come on 10 for each of y'all. It's a weekday.
Hey, I would do a shot right now because of that. I got for all 3 of them. Don't worry about it.
There. No, since you got, there's stuff in there. I ain't taking no tequila though.
I am.
I gotta go to my stash then, huh?
Well, if I could go to my stash, I'll get my dark. Hold on, let me get my dark.
You get the good stuff. I gotta get my like Bookers out of the box.
Let me go grab a little something, I guess. Then
everyone's gonna take a shot.
Right,
for Deuce. Deuce. Oh man. Yeah, making it rain, man. I got my Prestige Worldwide shot glass. Holy crap, Deuce. It's all good. Pour up, everybody. Dude, yeah, no, you have no idea how much like we appreciate like just super chats in general. It's like, yeah, that is just awesome. Because we just appreciate you so much. Appreciate everyone that comes in with super chat. Appreciate all the members. Everyone just coming in, hanging out with us in chat. Like
the velvet bag.
Oh, nice.
We're going Crown Royal vanilla. Let's go tonight. Matter of fact, I'm doing double shot.
You know what's like surprisingly good was the Crown Royal maple. I thought that was gonna taste like shit, and I wound up loving it. It tastes like a fucking pancake.
I actually like the Crown Royal maple.
The apple is so.
The apple is the best.
Oh,
hands down.
I drink the whole bottle by myself. I was like,
yeah. Yeah, I make a drink that it ends up like tasting like a Jolly Rancher with the green apple, some squirt, and then I put a little bit of Fireball sometimes in it to get that little spice.
That's what I'm going for, Fireball.
Yeah. That's what I want to do for you. That's what we're gonna do on Saturday, next Saturday. When you come and tank, I'm making you take a shot. We're going to stream real quick just for 10 minutes.
Dude, Uncle Nearest for me. I understand content creation. Salute. And then also coming in with another super chat. DCU's making a drip alcohol.
Hey, look. So this is a double shot. I'm ready for this because of Deuce for the 10. I'm going to double shot. I got you. Let's go. I'm ready.
Let's go. Yeah.
Do this.
We appreciate Deuce. Everyone, you guys are awesome.
Oh, that was so good. That was so good.
It has been a while. Holy shit, it's been a long time since I took a shot. I think the last time was on stream.
Oh, you know my last time. Beat me, Kun.
Oh yeah,
my butt.
Ooh, man.
Talking, man, that was good. Talking about, I had no problem with that.
I took some Bookers.
Oh, yeah,
which I love.
I have that
I love
too.
Bookers.
I was looking at it too, and I was like, am I gonna do that? No, because I see this Crown Vanilla. It's the third favorite Crown right now.
Crown with their flavors are surprisingly good. Because I remember I got a free shot of the maple when they first came out years ago at a bar, and they're like, "Oh, we're promoting it." And I was like, "Man, it's fucking! I don't want no maple shot. Like, what? That's fucking nasty."
Now you know.
Yeah, like the very idea is. Yeah,
it sounds nasty. But then she had poured everyone at my table. It was me and a bunch of my friends. There was like 6 of us. Poured all of us a shot on the house, and we took it, and we all were like, "Why does that taste like breakfast?" Like, that's scary. It's so good. But the green apple is the best. Like, hands down, that's the best
by far.
Fireball is super awesome. If you ever do, I always tell everyone do it. Get an Angry Orchard. Drink it down to under the neck, add a shot of Fireball, mix it up.
I've done that.
Over.
We've tried to do it, but we drink too much when we're doing the whole thing.
Oh yeah. The tailgate.
The tailgate.
It was a tailgate we started doing that.
No one can hold on. We just like, man, that was good. I would do another shot because that was that good.
Nice.
Yeah. Whew.
Yeah. I used to have my little liquor shelf here, and then I had replaced it with the movies, so I can just easy grab liquor. So right now, all I got next to me is my Bookers. But yeah, man.
So yes, a blackberry. I have that upstairs too.
Oh, I have not tried blackberry.
I have it upstairs. Are you gonna try it? Try it on Saturday. Next Saturday, you gonna try it? I'll bring him down here because guys, I got like 4 computers down here. I'll bring him down here and we'll stream real quick for like 10 minutes and just show you guys because it's awesome.
Yeah.
Do a birthday shot for 40.
The birthday. Old. Yeah. Like Crown just makes good liquor. 100%. Yeah. So, oh man, Mama Bear, I think you might have lost your title of weapon of mass distraction for the night. just say for tonight, I think Deuce got that title.
Hey man, that's the best distraction ever.
Also, Collector, you say he's out. I read a little bit of Jack Reacher book, and I'm almost done with the 5th book. Nice.
So he's reading like you, Brand.
Yep. They're entertaining books.
Yeah.
Good call on that.
Do worldwide. Bolton Hose. I don't know. Oh, you can't see it. My sister cross stitched a boats and hose thing for me and put it in a frame, and she gave it to me one year for Christmas. So it's like I have a Prestige Worldwide shirt like that they have in the movie. I mean, it don't fit me right now, but I got it.
All right. So I saw this one coming up. So guess what? I got
$10 more.
I got it. Don't worry about it, guys. I got this.
Just try Horse Soldier. It's an excellent bourbon. That sounds familiar.
So
I can't think of it right now.
I do have a little bit, half a bottle from my pops of Pappy. I have a half a bottle of Pappy right now. Boy. Yeah, I'm trying to hold on to that forever because sometimes you just want to have something that just shows like, oh, this is awesome.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah, man. I never had a shot of Pappy.
It's real smooth. It's real.
I mean, for the price, it better be.
No, the problem is it's too smooth, right? Because you realize, am I drinking alcohol?
Yeah. Which one's the Johnny Walker? I forgot what color, but the one that's like worth.
I got red and black.
$100. Which one's the most expensive one?
Is it
blue?
Black? No, red. I think it's red.
But yeah, I had a shot of that once because somebody bought it for me, and it was
Blue Label. You're right, Blue Label. That's the $200 one, right? Yeah.
I had a shot of that. It was fucking. I mean, that was really good. That was really good. And I know Pappy's even more expensive than
Pappy is $3,200 a bottle.
Yeah. That's so stupid. I was gonna say what, $1,300, $1,400.
Yeah. Like $3,200 a bottle. I was like,
yeah. I'll try out this Horse Soldier bourbon. Oh, I've seen these bottles before. Yeah. I don't think I ever had it before.
Let's see.
I'm down. I was like a good whiskey and a good bourbon.
Oh yeah, I've had this before. Yeah, I'll buy that tomorrow.
I know Buffalo Trace. They got hit with like a flood, which is crazy. Like recently, and I think their stock, not their stock, but their inventory, like got messed up. So now, like, if you have a Buffalo Trace, it's worth. I mean, it's not worth like hundreds, but it's worth a little bit more than what it was before.
So I know Commanders Select like the 5 or 6. I'm not sure what it is pretty expensive bourbon too.
This is the official sponsor of the stream tonight. Seriously, we're the Spoiler Kings, or Deuce Falco presents Spoiler Kings.
Exactly. We should do that. The next one, just put Deuce Falco presents the Spoiler Kings. I love it.
Oh, it's yeah. I'm always down for a good drink recommendation. Eagle Rare was my favorite of them.
This Commander Select is probably the one I want to grab right now.
And because that used to be my weekend, was when I was like chill, watch UFC in the backyard, put a bonfire, grab a cigar, a bottle of whiskey, and just like chill for the night, chill on a Saturday night. That was like the best. But now I can't smoke because my girlfriend got like horrible allergies. So if I start a bonfire, she might like not be able to breathe. Because
you're like, oh, look bad. How awesome is Erica? And she's like,
yeah. So I smell like smoke, like so much between the cigars and but man, I still got a whole box of cigars.
Love it. Do it.
Excellent. Deuce, the official sponsor in general. Really?
Exactly.
Love it. Do it.
I'm telling man. You. Do it.
Oh, I need to download that.
Yeah. That's another good one.
I need to download that. I need to download that. That's pretty good. That's like one of my favorite lines. She's like, ha ha ha. Now kill him. It's like, what? Do it.
Do it.
Oh man, she says Commander 6. Commander 6 is like $595. It's like $600 a bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Commander 6 is like really expensive.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, the most
I knew.
Oh man. All right. Now my throat is messed up for whatever reason. And I've taken like this is like my third bottle. I don't know if I just was not ready for a drink. But
so I had drink last night, the recital. You know, I had that drink, and then after that last stream with Anzo, I've had some alcohol all around, so I'm good.
For a while, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna have this horse soldier bourbon.
I'm gonna grab some. So we'll show you guys. Was it next? Not this Saturday, but next Saturday is my birthday, and then I'll show you guys. We'll get on here. We'll probably do like 20 minutes and then get off because it's a lot of stuff going on.
If the birthday boy leaves for 20 minutes,
people be like,
what if I leave my girlfriend and the two babies,
oh my god,
for too long, honestly, the baby he's fine because he's gonna be passed around so much anyway.
100%. Ashley's going to take him. You may never see Isaac again.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what baby? He's like, he's wrapped up in her jacket.
That's fun.
Oh man, yeah. Deuce. There's not a video I can play that would like express how much
we love and appreciate all this, man. Honestly,
yeah. But you are the best, man. We appreciate it so much.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all taking a shot with me.
Oh man. Anytime, man. Anytime.
Yeah, that for real.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Anytime. Now I want the Angry Orchard and Fireball because man, it's so smooth. It's so good. It just it tastes like Apple Jacks, but I think what people call it at the bar is Angry Balls because it's Angry Orchard and Fireball.
Well, that's hilarious. Who's that? Who white baby is that? Technically, he's not all the way white, so that's
it's from it's from like the Tarzan, with the overdub kind of one.
Oh man.
I got rid of it. That's so funny. and then my baby, he is white. He is pale white. My oldest got a little color, a little olive to him. My baby,
he's definitely. I don't know what you're talking about. He's definitely olive. He's super olive.
My baby is like, you look at him too hard and you leave a mark on his skin. It's like he is super. He is super pale. Poor little boy. Oh, here, Brian. Play this real quick since we're already all off. Let's put it in private chat. Angry Orchard and Fireball. He is correct. Yeah, that one's so good. Yeah, they call it Angry Balls, which is whatever. But yeah, it's such a good drink. Another really good one and is rum chata and rum chata. So if you you can do it with horchata too, but if you really want to get drunk, or rum chata and Fireball, it tastes exactly like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's insane. It tastes like just like syrup. Oh, it's so good. The fucking name, you call it Cinnamon Toast Crunch, the name at the bars gave it is a cum shot. I was like, I don't want to fucking order that.
Yeah,
like,
why would you?
I don't want to order that, right?
Like, oh, give me like what? Like, so I usually ask them like, oh, give me half rum chata, half Fireball. Like, oh, you want to cum shot? I'm like, shut up.
Just shut up. Yeah,
it's the dumbest. It's the dumbest. But it is pretty fucking good. It tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
So I do Hypnotic and a Rockstar. And
Cranberry
juice.
Cranberry,
and this has to be a drink. You put cranberry juice,
Uh-huh.
third cranberry juice, some Hypnotic, and some Rockstar, and all of a sudden it is woo called Slapstar. Yeah, you'll be slapped. When Brandman gets in, okay, let's do this real quick.
sorry about that.
Okay.
Can hold my baby, but here he go right here. Ain't he cute? Ooh, what his name is, girl? He looks just like got you. Marcus toes. It is so cute. That baby is ugly as hell. Why is white like that? Javante. Why? She black. Marcus black as hell. Why the baby white? He not white, TT baby. He just light skinned. Y'all know my great grandpa was mixed with some Indian. We had Indian all up in our family. This little white baby got lights too. Boy, that baby ain't white. That's your little cousin. Oh, here come Marcus. TT, you should have showed baby because it showed them like Marcus. It's still cute though. It just smell like a wet dog. Oh, Uncle Marcus, that's your little twin right there. Oh. Marcus, this your son, Marcus Jr.
Huh? Keisha, you really playing in my face right now.
Marcus, don't say that. He probably got albinism or something.
No. Hell no. That ain't my baby.
Are you serious, Marcus? This baby look just like you.
Like who? You better take that damn baby back to the hospital. Quit playing with me.
Really? So you gonna walk off? Marcus, come back.
Little girl, quit playing with me. Cause you really playing with your life right now. And I ain't finna sit up here and play with you.
This is your baby now. Put you on child support.
Wow.
This went way off the rails. Mercy, that's so stupid. Remind me of I forgot what movie it's from, or the show. With what's his name? Where he's in jail and the girl brings the two babies or the two kids. With Cat Williams. He goes, that one might be me, but you know, he goes, I'm suspicious.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of that one. It's escaping me at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, you referred to the Cat Williams one. Was it just a skit?
I don't think it was a skit. I do think that it was a movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man.
This cornbread.
Reaching age. Oh, just the regular Angry Orchard, just the regular apple. No, I didn't even know Angry Orchard had other flavors, but just the regular apple, like the OG one. He is not the Poppy.
Look at the noses, Maury. Look at the noses.
Oh man,
this definitely went off the rails, but I'm cool.
Yeah. Nothing beats a straight up bourbon shot, bar none. I agree.
No,
like a good smooth bourbon shot.
I'll just drink it.
Yeah. I was back in the day when I was like dating. I was at the bar, you know, and I was hanging out with this the bartender, and somebody came up. She was like, "Oh, can I get blah blah?" I think it was like a shot of like whiskey or some shit. And he goes, it's not cold. Man, I thought that bartender chick was gonna just reach over and slap him and like kick him out of the bar. She's like, "Get the fuck out of here, man." It's like, it's not cold. He goes, "Put some ice in it." She's like, "I am not putting ice in a
bourbon. What the hell's wrong?"
I think it was like Jack Daniels or something. Like, it wasn't crazy expensive. It was like low, you know, a well shot, kind of like bottom shelf. But yeah, but either way, she's like, "No, like." I'll freeze it for you if you want really quick, but I am not putting ice in that. Shut up.
To water down the thing. That doesn't even make sense.
The kid was like 21, you know, like
I have no idea.
Just started. He has no idea. Yeah. He's still drinking Jaeger.
Jaeger shots. Oh my god.
It's a school dance.
That was that. Yeah.
Oh man, indeed.
We are getting old though. That's what it is. We understand.
Yeah.
That's what it is. When you get to a certain point, you understand now. All right, so let's look at the Aces video real quick.
Yeah.
Video game.
Yeah. we'll talk about the game in the show later. We'll see. Oh man. That's where it's from. That's where the bit's from. Oh, is that what it's called? It's school dance.
I'm sitting there watching the Sinners episode. I was Sinners little clip. It's so funny. It's so funny.
Which one was Cornbread?
I just love it. We all family here.
Yeah.
So walk your big ass up here.
Cornbread would have been picking up his money off the dirt.
Me too. Well, Amy is such. She reminds me of my wife 100%. Say, don't talk to him. You talk to me. Don't talk to him. You talk to me. That's my wife. Don't bring him in this. This is me. I love it. This is so funny.
Oh man.
I don't want to, make you upset, but it's hilarious. That's so funny.
No, it's fine. It grows on me it's been growing on me upon multiple rewatches.
If I wasn't worried about us totally getting everything thrown away, like we get not monetized, I will play this clip because it's hilarious right now. That's so
I got to cut it up. We can put it as a like a thank you message. Like we had the Spider-Man dancing one, and we had to get rid of it because every time we played it, we get claimed.
Yep.
So yeah, put that down, which sucks.
Yeah,
man. The Cat Williams. This baby's a Viking from Iceland, not mine. Yeah. So yeah, like Mama Bear said, school dance is what it's called. Where it's from.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, which one's it? Okay, so 23. Let's watch this. The number 23 one. The 24 one is the whole
cornbread thing.
Yeah, cornbread.
All right.
His research, Dr. Morrison identified.
There's the game, right?
Yep.
Mind's Eye.
Mind's Eye. Yeah, that's the first one.
All right. Looks like you just in time.
Yep.
You missed all the madness. And you come back in just for the right when we're about to watch this trailer.
I could do some more Crown Royal, but the problem is I have to be up early in the morning. I gotta be up. So. If this is a Tuesday night, I can go all day.
I could do like one more shot.
I'm okay with it.
Watch the trailer and then we'll see how we feel there. Yeah, exactly. All right, let's watch this. Let's go. All right, welcome to Spoiler Kings. We're going to check out another video game trailer that was recommended by one of our chatters, Ace Cole. We appreciate that. But this one's Mind's Eye, or Mind Eye, I think it was called.
Not sure. In his research, Dr. Morrison identified.
Let's see, get it ready. All right, let's check it out and then see what it is.
In his research, Dr. Morrison identified a paradox. A moment where machine learning would evolve past our capabilities of control. He called the first sign of this Alpha.
Welcome to Red Rock. Man, is it always this hot? You'll get used to it. Sort of. Not really. Wow. Yeah, not bad, huh? It's the latest model.
Interesting. Companies like Silver Corporation, instead of being thankful, have turned their backs on the very stars and stripes that made them a success.
You still haven't given us clearance for launch.
Give me access to the back-end system of my city book, and then we'll talk.
Today's a very special day. Well, it's not every day we get to test the existential potential of man with machine.
This city loves me, Marco. I can spin this like I always do.
I will not let them fucking stop me!
Okay.
Looks interesting.
Yeah.
I like those type of games, this type of play. The world looks interesting in itself, so I enjoyed watching that. I wonder how the gameplay is going to be.
Same. That was my biggest question while watching this trailer.
Mhm.
You know,
It kind of reminded me of Watch Dogs, but more action. Watch Dogs was a lot of like little slow at times. This looks like it, but at least like the engine looks very, very similar to like Watch Dogs. So
Yeah, I would definitely have to see the gameplay type of thing to really see if it's something that I will get into.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's obviously put money behind it. It looks good, it's good quality, but I need to know how good it really is.
Mario is like pre-ordered. Nice. No gameplay. You can't trust it. they'll probably do a gameplay one.
They probably have a gameplay one already.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ace is saying there is a gameplay trailer as well. So it's probably it's out there. Yeah. So this one was
exactly
the very first trailer. Yeah. So.
But that's how you have to see. You have to be able to see the gameplay, because I mean, people could make a lot of things look great.
Yeah. Cutscenes could look awesome. Like if you ever played Diablo 3, amazing cutscenes. Oh, it's like movie quality. And then you play the game, it looks nothing like that because it's over the head, and you're kind of down looking at your person running around. So I love Diablo 3. Don't get me wrong, but.
It's nothing like the cutscenes.
Yeah, the cutscenes are like, they're epic. But yeah, it is definitely a red flag when you don't get gameplay. But usually when it's the first trailer, you want to show off, how pretty the cutscenes look and stuff like that. Kind of see the world, which it looks cool. It's cool. It's like a prequel to Cyberpunk almost, with the robots kind of starting up.
Yep, the robot before it starts. Yeah.
Good to know I wasn't the only one getting Cyberpunk vibes from that.
A little bit, yeah. Well, for sure.
A little bit.
With the robots, it just looks like it hasn't fully taken over yet, But yeah, I like it.
AI. First time you've seen AI in this universe.
Yeah. Some of the voices sound familiar too. I can't put my finger on it, but they sound like super familiar.
So Ace said that, they had a gameplay one, but it was 6 minutes long, and you can't watch the trailer for 6 minutes.
Yeah.
But if you guys got a chance, go check it out. The gameplay trailer, check out the whole 6 minutes, and then if you like it, pre-order it right away. Because Mind's Eyes sounds awesome, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I mean, it just makes me feel like definitely the beginning of a post-apocalyptic world, the beginning of it. So you understand the story that what's going to happen from there. So I think this could be good, but I would say check out the gameplay before you go pre-order.
Oh yeah. I'm usually not a big fan of pre-orders, just because I feel like the company shouldn't rely on getting the money before you give us the game, because then you get not all the time, but sometimes you get really shitty games and you're like,
Yeah. Like what? Yeah.
But sometimes, I mean, don't get me wrong. I pre-ordered every God of War. I pre-ordered every Assassin's Creed up to the newer ones. You know, so you know when you like it, you like it. So I get it. Yeah. If it works, it'll be interesting. Yeah, I'm down. I'm always down for a good video game. Yeah,
we can do it together, so that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Hopefully, man. One day I'll get some time back to play video games and stream again.
You're only a year and a half away.
That's it.
You almost made it. You almost made it, man.
Yeah. But yeah, once they sleep through the night, then I'll be able to play all night. And I don't know when I'll sleep, but figure it out.
See when you pass out.
Yeah, which has happened. It's happened before on stream. Well, yeah. You guys got anything else for this one? This one looks good. We have a release date yet?
I don't think I saw one on there.
I never looked it up.
June 10th. Damn. So like a week.
About a week.
Yeah.
Well, definitely. I'm forgetting it's June.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a week until this comes out. So yeah, that's next week. It's coming out.
It's hard. It's hard if you don't have the time. It's hard because you got to balance life and everything else. But it's always fun to be able to do that.
Yeah. I'm looking at some of the gameplay, and the gameplay not bad. Kind of, driving around. I see like what I'm looking at right now. Very much GTA 6 or 5. I mean, well, maybe 6, but yeah, it looks like GTA 6,
Vice City or something like that.
No, like GTA. I'm sorry, GTA 5, not 6. I keep saying
5. Okay.
5. Yeah, with a lot of technology, it looks cool. Like the gameplay looks solid. Yeah. I'm down.
You got us. So we'll definitely be trying it out and going from there.
Yeah.
So if you guys looking at it, let us know what you guys think too. So
yeah. If you get it, let us know. Yeah, I pre-ordered E3. I have a 6 cents. I didn't do it for this one. And then he said, "No, I've been keeping an eye on this game for about a year now." Okay. Yep, because I was there every stream. Martin was for sure. But cool. That's our first look at the game comes out in a week, but we just found out about this one thanks to Ace Cole in our chat. Appreciate you, Ace. Thank you for the recommendation. Game looked awesome, so we'll definitely keep an eye on and see what people think about it when it releases next week. So but we want to hear from you guys. If you already pre-ordered this game, if you are hyped to play it, if you've been following for a while, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about this trailer. And make sure you guys come and check us out. Hit that subscribe button. Join us every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday when we talk about movie reviews, trailer reactions, cool video game, and other nerdy stuff. But we appreciate everyone hanging out with us in the chat. I want you guys to stick around because we're going to move on to our next topic for the night. Yeah, it's very much GTA. You could build shit, which that looks cool. You could build like houses.
Well, that's what's good now. I mean, those things like what's that video game you guys like? I mean, a movie that you guys like?
Oh, Minecraft.
Fuck. But yeah,
that's cool. You can make your own stage. That's pretty cool. Or they might have just showed you how they built it. I don't know. I don't have the audio on right now. Get some races. Yeah.
It sounds very GTA. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I like it. Oh, that's cool. Like the skyline for like what looks like Vegas. Yeah. Cool. Oh, you get a horde mode. Oh, I love horde modes. I do because it's just like it's like, hey, I got like 10 minutes to kill. Like,
let's just go ahead and do
horde mode.
Let's just dive in.
yeah. But cool. Yeah, thanks, Ace. That's a good one. Yeah. That although I would have to say that probably comes in line after E3 because Deuce definitely hyped that one up, and a lot of streamers I watch like love it. So that's definitely on my.
I mean, it's a chance to win Game of the Year for real.
Oh yeah. What's up, Kyle? You love what? It sounded crazy.
Horde mode before, horde mode is awesome.
Yeah, it's just wave mode, I guess. I don't know. So me and my friends in Gears of War, because they had horde mode in it. It was so much fun, man. It was so much fun in Gears of War. Like, man.
Quick favorite game of all time.
Favorite game of all time.
Sound like Horde, not Horde. That's a different game.
That's a different type of mode.
Titanfall 2.
That's Red Man mode. We can't be that. Us two can't be that.
Yeah. Titanfall doesn't have a horde mode. I don't think. No.
I mean, Martin said it does, but I'm not sure.
I don't think I played a lot of Titanfall 2. Super underrated game. I love it. And instead of like, hey, you love Titanfall, hardcore fans. Well, here's Apex Legends. I'm like, what? Like, I like Apex Legends. It's just it's not the same.
Apex Legends is a waste of time. It's a thing.
It's a battle royale. It's a battle royale. It's they went like, oh, let's jump on the bandwagon of battle royales. I was like,
just download it, and you want to waste some time, just go ahead and play it.
Yeah. It's at E3.
If y'all want.
If you want. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That's up there. I love that game.
You can't argue about it.
Yeah. I mean, one of the best fighting games. Yeah. That's so good. It's so good. Brandon was like, shit, if you only knew.
Yes. That's what actual scene of Brandman. This is like literally what he does when he's about to go out on a date.
Shit. Got your ass.
Like, literally. That's
funny. I won't argue it.
That's funny. Oh man. He said, no, I just replayed that game. Which game? Titanfall 2?
Or Cap versus
or Marvel vs. Capcom. Martin or Victorious. I was going Victorious. Said, yeah, Apex Legends now, man. I get all these kills without my effing Titan.
The hell out of it. Yeah, exactly.
I like Apex Legends. It's not the best BR game. It was cool. It was fun. It had its gimmicks. But
it was
Titanfall
for a week or two, and that was it.
Yeah. I liked it. Didn't love it, but I liked it. But yeah, Titanfall 2 was it still is a lot of fun.
Yeah, Titanfall's a fun one.
Yeah. I just wish it got more people hooked.
Yeah, it never caught on like as nearly as much as it deserved.
Yeah.
Oh, so you about Titanfall 2? Yeah, just replay that.
Yeah. I mean the wall runs, like the fighting combat on it was so cool. Then you get the Titan, and you can do a bunch of crazy shit with the Titan. Yeah. Seriously, I love that game. I just replayed it for that.
What's up, Delta Dan?
What's up, Delta?
What's up, Delta?
I enjoy cozy games too. Sims, Animal Crossing. Depends on the night.
Yeah. A lot of times when I was ready to go to sleep and say, forget it. I'm not.
Yeah, now I just look at the controller and I was like, right now it's all about the Switch. It's just because I can turn it on, pick up exactly where I left off, play for like 10 minutes, baby cries, hit the power button, and then don't have to worry about like restarting the game, loading the game. It's just it's always on.
It's funny because for me, it's like if I walk away, it's hard for me to get back in.
Well, it depends. Like for me, if like
I'm kind of the same. I gotta. Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I try my best to kind of stay consistent.
Well, yeah, but that's why like a Legend of Zelda game is you can pause it and come back. Like Titanfall 2. Like you got in between matches, so it's like I can't just drop in the middle of a match, So, but Animal Crossing, I played that the other day, just kind of checking on what's going on. Everyone's like, "Oh, hey, haven't seen you here in a while." I was like, "Yeah, shut up." Fucking, there's cockroaches everywhere in my house. Yeah, if you don't show up in a while, like I think you get like cobwebs and roaches running around in your little house.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh man. Hey, play that game after they say recast the T'Challa. I would be furious.
You want to see me just blow up? All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blow up all the servers. Everyone no longer on the internet. I blew up the server. It's over.
Yeah. No. He always picks my second comment. What was the first one? What you said? So I saw this one was like, oh yeah, God of War Primal Rage will always have a place in my heart. And then you said also the cozy games. Okay.
You did say the cozy games. You didn't say the first one.
Yeah. Oh man. Best Buy just told me that my Switch will be ready Thursday. Yeah, I saw a bunch of people taking pictures at a GameStops and stuff like that. Like, hey, guess what just came in? And it was like,
exist still?
A few of them.
Oh wow.
And even fewer probably sell games still. So
Funko Pop Place.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I'm gonna wait on my Switch too.
I'm gonna wait. Yeah.
You have to right now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're literally gonna have to, but it's another like 3DS situation, It was like it didn't do well because there wasn't anything out, but then Nintendo just doubled down and they're like, no, this is our new system. You're gonna want it, and they put out more games, better games and stuff like that. And 3DS is awesome. I think I have, me personally, I have 2 different 3DSs. Erica has 3 different 3DSs. Like that's insane. We have between the 2 of us, we have 5 of the same fucking system. That's so stupid. Because I have the regular, and then I'm like, oh, well, I want the XL. So I bought the XL, and then Erica like bought one, and then she bought the mini, and then she bought the XL. Wow.
It's have to be Silent Mile Bears King.
What was that?
Deuce.
Oh yeah, you're saying. That's funny. GameStop trash. Xbox just dropped a bomb with that Steam news. Wait, what? What they say? Did I miss it? What news? Oh, with Steam? Yeah, because Xbox is putting their stuff on Steam. I think PlayStation has also put some of their stuff on Steam.
Xbox is going to have like a handheld game, basically, with it.
Well, yeah. Well, you just get the Steam Deck, and then boom. Now you got, PlayStation and Xbox games. That's game over. Like, why bother buying anything else?
What's up, Oberthorn?
Yeah, what's going on? How you guys doing? It's got to be early in the morning for you guys over in Australia.
It's early in the morning for us.
True.
Yeah.
There you go.
True, right?
Tonight you are king.
Told you it's Deuce Falco presents the Spoiler Kings.
Yeah, we'll change the title to that. But that I saw. Yeah, so Xbox and PlayStation are gonna be on Steam. Yeah. That is huge news. That is like sick. Because I think people declaring the console wars are over. Like, that's it. Steam won. Who would have thought?
It's like, who won? Steam.
Like, what?
Oh man. All right, let's get out of here. I'm tired.
Yeah. Y'all want a system that can be bricked. Shake my head.
Shake my head, no.
Nintendo.
Yeah, they don't let you do anything. You can't do anything with it.
Yeah. I mean, I got my my Wii. I got that bricked. Or not bricked, but my Xbox 360 was bricked for being stupid. But my Wii was hacked. So I had a bunch of like Wii games and stuff like that. So that was nice. And Game Boy games too, because you can play Game Boy. So yeah, no, my Xbox 360, I had it hacked, and then I decided to go online because I wasn't paying attention because I was drunk one night with a bunch of friends and fucking played Guitar Hero for like 5 minutes, and then boom, Xbox is like, you've been banned. It was like, fuck. All right, time for Sega to come back. I wish.
Sega.
But I think Nintendo bought Sega, or at least all their characters for the most part, right?
Yeah. Nintendo owns Sega overall, I thought.
Yeah. They hacked my Wii. Sounds dirty, but I'm just tripping.
It sounds awful.
Yeah.
Not my Wii.
Yeah, it does.
Overthorn says, what are your thoughts on Mission Impossible Final Reckoning? Did you like the ending? And it definitely leaves room for the open. Yeah, I think we all liked it.
Yep. All of us liked it.
Yeah.
And it was good. I don't know if it's going to end like that, or they're going to, make another movie or what.
Do something else.
Yeah.
I'm good either way, but I would prefer them to be done.
Yeah, me too. I think 8 movies is enough. I think it's about that time to pump the brakes on it. So
it's about that time to hit the old dusty trail.
Yeah,
dusty trail.
Yeah, well, it was good.
Speaking of which, I'm.
Yeah.
No,
let's get out of here. Yeah, we're gonna get out of here. Yeah. Brick my Wii. Wasn't better. All right, let's get out of here. Let's see, brick my Xbox. Let's get out of here. Did Daredevil get canceled? No, not that I heard.
No, they're shooting season 2 right now.
Yeah. Yep.
Hope it's not one big trailer for a 3rd season.
Well, it's a trailer for the Defenders. Like now. All right, let's get out of here. We appreciate all you guys.
All right.
Yeah, appreciate you guys. And we're exhausted, so we're gonna see you guys later.
Night. May the force be with
Good
you.
night, everyone.
Exactly. May the force be with you.
Later.
Hey, live long and prosper.
Yeah, let's get out of here. See you guys on Thursday.
Peace.
See you Thursday.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. We out here.